In episode 3 of the Pennsylvania Coaster Road Trip, I enjoy my final day at Hersheypark. But will I get a chance to finally ride Fahrenheit? Then it's off to Dorney Park. See all my reactions to my first ever visit. Alright, so I just had lunch, walked over. First thing I saw, Fahrenheit is open. I am getting in line now.
Will not be permitted on the ride. Once you are seated, pull down on your restraint.
All right, so I finally did Fahrenheit for the first time, and that was a pretty good ride. It reminds me a lot of the Gerstlauers, but it was nice to finally get the credit. And it's a fun ride. I haven't done the backseat. I think the backseat's probably gonna be better just because that first drop is gonna be a little bit insane, but you know, as far as like coasters go, it's gonna be up there probably for Hershey, but I think I need to ride it more to get more opinions on that ride. But glad to get it, and it was pretty fun. Now I'm headed to Super Duper Looper so I can get one of the other missing credits that I have. All right, just had another round on Fahrenheit. Now I'm gonna head over and do some Wildcat, some LAFF, TRAKK, all that fun stuff. All right, about to get my last ride on Lightning Racer. Well, likely to be the last ride. Who knows if I'll make it back over here for this trip. But I gotta see, I still think I like Wildcat better, but we'll see if this ride changes my mind. All right, so does Lightning Racers count as 2 credits if you ride both sides? Does it count? All right, I have a conspiracy here. I swear to God, Thunder always wins. Is that like a real thing? You guys need to say in the comments below. Does Thunder always win? Because every time I've ridden this ride, Thunder wins by like a long shot. So is that design? I mean, I feel like it is. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. All right, just did Wild Mouse. All I can say is, ouch. You know, I like the rides. I just wish, why didn't they make the restraints softer, knowing that they're gonna be banging you on the sides? I never understand that, but painful, but it was so fun. All right, just did Sidewinder. First part, fun. Going backwards, I don't know why, so much more painful. It was brutal. I guess it's because I couldn't see where I was going, but yeah, nope, don't like it.
Here we go.
All right, does anyone else think that the triple towers are like a flex by Hersheypark? Be like, oh look, y'all can buy one of these. We're gonna buy 3 of them, and we're gonna make one super tall. Like, I see you, Hersheypark. right, so I just did Reese's Cup Fusion for the last ride during normal park hours. We got ERT later on, but that was a fun dark ride. Now, I'm gonna say it's my favorite, but I haven't been to Universal or any of those parks that really specialize in dark rides, so there's like an asterisk behind it, but yeah, that's my favorite one. Way better than Justice League. It's got a really good length. The animations, everything's just super modern, and it's just really fun. So definitely recommend doing that ride while you're out here. I didn't score very high. I think I was like just a bit above 100,000. So I think the leaderboard 300,000 was the top. So it's just a super fun dark ride, and definitely recommend doing it while you're here. Also, I just want to say Hersheypark has absolutely spoiled us this like trip. I mean, they've extended all the ERTs, so now it's going to be Sky Rush, Candemonium, I'm trying to think of what else, but there's like 7 coasters now involved with ERT. Originally there was 4, and I think they let us go a little bit later than normal last night, and I'm hearing they may let us go a little bit later tonight as well. So it's been a fantastic time. This is easily going to be one of my top parks, and something that I'm going to be looking to go back to in the future. So with that said, I'm going to go get ready for some ERT and getting my last coaster rides at Hersheypark for this trip. So I cannot wait to do some last rides on Sky Rush. So I'll try to film some of it, but I'm gonna be going pretty hard, so I'm gonna be running around. So I might not have time to film all of it, but yeah, I just want to throw out there, this is a fantastic park. I absolutely love this place. And I'm gonna be coming again many times in the future. Time for ERT on Sky Rush. All right, best part about ERT is a Sky Rush marathon that is about to begin here. Back seats. Let's go. Just did some Fahrenheit ERT, and now it's time for some Storm Runner goodness. Let's go. Sarah has joined me for ERT, and it's been awesome. We've been just like knocking out all the rides. You would say Sky Rush is #1 though, right?
It was, man. It's so good
yes,
though.
Yes.
It's good too though.
Yes, Storm Runner. Yes, well, I think this might end up being the last one, but yeah. So
maybe we can squeeze one more Sky Rush, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully next you see us on Sky Rush. All right, we just sprinted over here to Sky Rush for the last rides. We got about 7 more minutes of ERT, but Fahrenheit was great. Like, such good rides. So, yeah, I'm out of breath. Sarah's out of breath. But yeah, we're about to get on Sky Rush here. So excited. All right, so we finally did Sky Rush. We made it. We ran. Did we not run though? We did Storm Runner. It was really fun. We got on it really quick, but then we did Sky Rush, and it was so worth it. Hersheypark is just amazing in general. It's one of my favorite places. I think Cedar Point's still my #1, but this is pretty good. But any last words about Sky Rush, Sarah?
It's good, but like it's painful, but like it's so worth it.
Oh my God. All right, well, I am here at Dorney. This is day 5 of the trip, and it's a really nice place. Beautiful weather today, but I really like the look of this park so far. I've only been here for about like 5 minutes, but yeah, it looks really good. So I'm gonna go look for a good coaster and get on. I started off the day on Hydra's Revenge, and yeah, that was a pretty fun ride. Definitely the most least forceful floorless I've been on. Or sit down, it's not the most forceful, but it has some really unique elements, which I do like. I love the JoJo roll in the beginning. I thought that was really fun. Probably the most insane hang time you'll get on a B&M coaster. But outside of that, I mean, the elements themselves don't have a lot of positive Gs. There are some floater air moments, which are kind of cool for a sit-down coaster. They're typically focused on positive Gs and inversions. But this one, not so much. Now, I did sit in the middle row. and it is early in the day, so maybe this is one of those coasters that need to warm up. But that said, I did really enjoy it, and I thought it was a pretty fun ride. So I think I'm gonna try to get to either Talon or Steel Force next before I have to go to this PTC tour. A little update on how I'm doing. This is like the most coaster action I've seen ever in my life. So I think the most consecutive days I've had at an amusement park is 3. So this is day 5 of the trip, and I'm exhausted, but every time you like ride a coaster, it just gives you this burst of energy. So I got off a Hydra, and now I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go for the day. So we'll see after the PTC tour if I still have energy after kind of like taking a break for a little bit. But yeah, so far fine. But I can definitely say I'm feeling it a little bit, like legs are getting tired, things like that. So you guys are probably like watching this like, oh, what a baby. Like I've done like 10 days in a row, you know, I'm just not as used to it. So I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I am about to get on Steel Force, and I think my biggest question is, am I gonna like this one more than Mamba back at Worlds of Fun? I don't know. It looks kind of fun. I'm trying not to like take too much of a look at it. But yeah, we'll see when I get off if I like Steel Force better than Mamba. Ooh, I am digging these station weights. Let's hope this stays today.
Stop, unfasten your seatbelt and push down and pull up on your lap bar.
All right, so I just did Steel Force, and I have a very complicated answer on whether or not I like it more than Mamba. So first half, Mamba is better. First half, the drop, the first bunny hills, I feel like you get more floater air on Mamba, and it's just it's a more aggressive experience. Even the helix is more aggressive. Second half, to me, it's a clear winner of Steel Force. You just get so much airtime on that second half, and it's not quite up to Magnum airtime level. I know a lot of people that's like, yeah, no, duh, it's not. But like, it's definitely better than Mamba's second half. So it's a complicated answer. They're both probably even to me. I would maybe give a slight edge to Steel Force just because I do like that second half a lot. So, but yeah, that was a pretty fun ride. So I'm gonna go check if I have any time to do Talon. If not, I'm gonna be at the PTC tour. All right, so Hydra, check. Steel Force, check. Still need to get Talon and the rest, but it is time for our exclusive tour at PTC, Philadelphia Toboggan Company or Coasters. I'm gonna be slammed for not knowing that. I'm gonna be hopefully getting some good footage here of the PTC factory. All right, I'm here at the Philadelphia Toboggan Coasters, and we're about to do a tour, so I'm gonna run in real quick. I'm kind of running late, so yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right, it's time for the Rubber Ducky Regatta. It's like this duck race that Ace does for CoasterCon. I think that's what we're doing right now. I hope that's what we're doing, because that's what I almost got a duck for Destination Thrills. Almost did it, but did not, unfortunately. But I still want to watch it, so we'll check it out. Hello, welcome to the Rubber Ducky Regatta.
Go, duckies, go!
All right, so this is the finish line right here. where the ducks will eventually cross, and whichever duck crosses first will win. So it's a pretty cool thing that Ace does. I think they do this every year, but yeah, it's pretty cool for cons. Okay, so I don't think they're going to announce the winners of the Rubber Ducky Regatta until I think we're at Knoebels, so we still got a couple days before we'll figure out who the winner was. But it was a pretty neat event. Again, next year if I go to CoasterCon, I'll buy a duck. Okay, I'll buy a duck for the channel. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I think ERT should be starting pretty soon here. So I need to get a couple more rides. I've only done 3 coasters so far, but I'm gonna do some more rides here in a second. But yeah, I gotta weave through this crowd. I feel like every coaster is included in ERT tonight, and I'm like trying to figure out what I want to do. Tough decisions here. Okay, so I finally made up my mind. I think I'm going to go to Thunderhawk because I haven't got that credit yet. So Thunderhawk, and then I might as well hit up Steel Force while I'm over there, and then maybe Possess as well before headed back towards Hydra, Talon, and then maybe the Wild Mouse. I'm one of those, I don't need to like get all the credits. I like just doing the parks or the rides that I like, you know. I like doing those more. I'd rather do 5 times on a favorite coaster than try to split it out just to get all the credits, you know. So we'll see. About to get Thunderhawk ride. That one poor soul, man. Whew. R.I.P. Okay, yeah, Thunderhawk. I now get why everyone says it sucks. But seriously, I mean, it's not a, okay, I mean, it's short. It's got some good airtime moments. I did the front seat. It's got some good airtime moments, but it's like, I don't mind rough as long as the ride is like super enjoyable or super intense, crazy. That's just kind of like rough and like, It's weird part about that ride is like there's a section where you're just kind of like tilting to the right for like ever. It's kind of interesting. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's a coaster. I'm glad I got that credit, but I don't have a desire to really do it again today. So I'm actually gonna go to Steel Force and get some more rides on that. All right, so Steel Force, yeah, I love that ride. Definitely my favorite ride here. And I was just like, as I'm riding Steel Force, I did it twice, and I'm like, this is pretty much like Worlds of Fun. This is literally like, I know I might get hate for saying it, but literally it's like, I feel like I'm at Worlds of Fun. It's almost like they have the same rides. You know, it's like, it's the same to me. So, and that's not a bad thing. That's actually, you know, I enjoy being at Worlds of Fun, and I've enjoyed my time here at Dorney. It's just an interesting thing to think about. It's like they're pretty much the same. All right, another new credit on the way here. Possessed. Pretty much like all the other ones that I've ridden, but so not a new experience, I don't think, but new credit nonetheless. Again, I don't remember my count right now, so whatever it says right here. All right, so that's gonna do it for my day at Dorney Park. What an awesome trip. What an awesome 2 days that you got to see in this episode with Hersheypark just knocking out credits. And then today at Dorney, I mean, it's just a pleasant park. Again, very, very much getting those Worlds of Fun vibes, which is pretty nice. Very well cleaned, well taken care of park. Staff is very friendly. I had a very enjoyable visit, and I could definitely see myself coming in the future. I probably won't be in a rush until maybe they get a new coaster or something like that. But yeah, overall, I think I had a great day, and so far a fantastic coaster con. I think what I'm really impressed with the most about this coaster con is just like how all the attendees are just so nice to all of the workers and staff. They've all, you know, we're all very grateful that these workers are staying extra hours to allow us to do ERT. And then the write-offs themselves have been so awesome. Like they're working later than they normally have to, and yet they are like enthusiastic. And we talked to a write-op yesterday at Hersheypark, and she said she loves her job and that she this is like a really fun time for her. So it's pretty cool to see, and it's been a wonderful time to go as an attendee. So almost tripping and falling, of course. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for episode 3. Yeah, somebody's gonna back up right into me. But that is gonna do it for the episode 3 of the Pennsylvania road trip. Day 5 has concluded, and I'm looking at a beautiful sunset that I'm gonna show you here in a second. My gosh, this is such a pretty landscape. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm gonna be posting some more content. Episode 4 should be coming up next. And then if you want to see the previous episodes, definitely go ahead and check in the description. I'll also be doing reviews of coasters that I rode at this trip and a bunch of other countdowns and things like that. So you're going to want to stay tuned to that. So hit that subscribe button. And thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all following this trip. And I hope tomorrow's day at Great Adventure is going to go really good, because it's gonna be time to ride some Jersey Devil coaster. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there and have a good one. I'm here walking up to Phoenix right now. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm so disappointed by the crazy